Good day, guys. As you all know me, your mentor, Beastleg72. So guys, as you all know, today it's Sunday, and guess what? I'll be dropping my first YouTube channel. So today's video will be about the market breakdown for gold. So I have to find out what gold has for us for this coming week, because personally for me last week it was hectic. So guys, please subscribe to this YouTube channel and also hit that notification bell for you to be notified whenever I'll be dropping my next video, and also comment below on what the next video should be all about. Stay tuned. Peace. So guys, as you can all see my screen, I'll be identifying my lowest point and also my highest point. So this highest point, guys, if you could be able to see it, it's on this top of this weekly week. So most of you guys know other traders applying their horizontal lines, which acts as their support and resistance on every turning point. So my approach will be different from theirs. So I'll be using my tool to identify my resistance and my support. So since now I'm done identifying my support and resistance on my weekly time frame, I'll use my rectangle tool on this support there. Let me just make it small, because as I move to smaller time frame it will become big, and also use it there as my resistance. So now I'll be scaling down to my daily time frame. What am I looking for on my daily time frame? The only thing that I'll be looking for on my daily time frame is the market structure. So I can see that there has been the impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction, impulse correction to the top side or to the upside. So now that I know I'm on a uptrend, I'll be using my trend line. So most of the people draw their trend lines like this, which is not really appropriate for them to do so. But if it works for you, then you may be able to use it on that approach. But me personally, I prefer drawing my trend line on top of my weeks, because as I scale down to smaller time frames, those same weeks that you saw on the bigger time frames will be a candlestick. So exactly my point. So now, as I see that I'm on an uptrend, I will also draw my trend line inside my major trend. Let me just move it there. Okay. So as you can all see now that my trend lines are properly drawn, and as you can also see that new highs has been there on gold, and also to prove that it has closed above on a weekly time frame, and also on this daily time frame, as you can all see, it has touched that weekly resistance that you saw me applying on my chart. So now that I'm done identifying my trend lines on a daily time frame, I will move to 4-hour time frame. So on my 4-hour time frame, as you can see, my trend line there, it's not properly drawn. Okay, now that I fixed it, I'll just move to the current market. Let me just do that. Okay, as I said, guys, as I move to smaller time frames, my theme, my rectangle to be larger. So let me just move to this current market there. So on this current market, you can see that price has closed below my resistance. and I'm waiting for what? For a retestment to this support there, and also allow it to push to the top side. So again, one thing that most people need to know is that you can't enter without any confirmation, meaning you have to know what your confirmation entry approach is. So my personal entry approach, or my confirmation entry approach, is that I have to wait for price to break my low for it to come back to my golden zone. I will show you what I mean about that. So as you can all see, I have my low there. Let me just make it straight. I love to make my work very neat. So I have to wait for price to come break this low and come back to retest on my golden zone. So for example, let me say, okay, let me just show you something, what I mean by that. So let me say that my low is there, neck guys. Let's say my low is there and I want to enter. I'll wait for price to come break here and come back on this golden zone and take my selling opportunities to this support there. That's my entry approach. This will be my entry approach. So let me just delete this and move to a smaller time frame. So let me just move to a smaller time frame, 1 hour time frame. So okay, as you can all see, there was a double bottom there that made price to push to the top side. So most people that drew their support and resistance, most of their support is there, so they entered their buying opportunities to the top side. But me personally, as you can see, that my support was only here. My buying opportunities was gonna be on my golden zone, but since there is no low and a high here, I guess I could have entered on a smaller time frame. So as you can also see here, there is a low. Sorry about that, let me just make it straight. There is a low, so meaning this one is no longer important. I should focus on this current one. So again, the same approach applies also here. I'll wait for this low to be broken and then price to come on my golden zone and then take my selling opportunities. So as you can also see here that we identified our recent low. I will move to a smaller time frame, 30 minutes. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So I'll move to my 30 minutes time frame. So yeah, the same low still applies on the 30-minute time frame. So let me just see if I could get an entry. Yeah, an entry, it's also possible here if I could wait for price to come back and also take my selling opportunities. But I am not really satisfied about that, so I won't be doing that. So let me just also move to a smaller time frame, such as 5 minutes. Let's see what 5 minutes has for us. Correct. So you see what I meant about this double bottom that occurred on a 4-hour chart. It was valid for most traders for them to take their buying opportunities to this high there, because this was not yet generated. So okay, fine. So as you can all see that I have my highest point and also have my lowest point there. So what I will be waiting to see as price coming to my golden zone, and then sorry about that, let me just do it again. What I'll be waiting for is price to come to my golden zone and then push to the downside to this 1 hour low. So my buying opportunities will simply be on this golden zone, and my stop loss will simply be on this high there. I don't count the wicks because that's a rejection. So my TP will be on this low, and I will enter again on that 4-hour low that you saw before, previous. So this will be my entry point. So let me just move to 30-minute time frame. So on a 30-minute chart, this is what I'll be looking for. Price coming back to this golden zone and allowing it to come to this low. Same principle applies, or the same approach applies. So guys, this is what I'll be looking for regarding gold this coming week. Thank you for watching, and also please subscribe and hit that notification bell for you to be notified whenever I'll be dropping the next video, and hit that like button. Thank you guys. One love. Peace.